What's up everyone? This video is going to be how to replace your fuel pressure regulator on the LT1 350. This is going to be in my 1995 Z28 Camaro. Here it is. Been having some fuel issues. A lot of people say to go and replace the fuel pressure regulator. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to replace the fuel pressure regulator. I figured it's easier and cheaper to replace that than to go ahead and start replacing injectors and stuff. So let's give it a go. First, what you're going to do is use like a star key. Back here, right there is the fuel pressure regulator, right there. And right here on the opposite side of this is what you have to loosen up. Before you do that though, there's a couple things you should do. One, disconnect the negative over on the battery. Two is to disconnect this vacuum line that's right there. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, went ahead, got the battery disconnected, and I took off this little vacuum hose line that goes on top of the pressure regulator. And right here, I don't know if you can see it back there, right there is the Schrader valve, the Schroeder valve, whatever you want to call it. And it's kind of just like a tire air valve. So I just pushed down the little valves piece inside and seen if any fuel would come out, and just a little bit came out, and that was it. Now there still will be fuel inside the fuel rail. When you go pull that fuel pressure regulator out back here, when you go to remove this and pull it out of here, there will be some fuel that come out. I'm going to just use an old towel, shove it up underneath there, just try to catch as much as possible. Here's your two lines going through, feeding everything from the fuel pressure regulator. One's going in, one's coming out, and you're going to want to disconnect both of these. You're going to want to use a quick disconnect tool like you see there. And the angle from the sun is probably going to be in the way. I hope it's not too bad. A little bit of fuel came out, but I got it facing up straight so that way none pours out. I'll show you in a second. Just gonna try to get this other one off. Man, the other one came out like butter compared to this one. I have to use this little plastic one. It's a 3/8 inch quick disconnect. I didn't get one. It's not coming out. And it looks like it unlatches, it gets loose. There we go. For some reason now it's just such a pain in the butt. Here's the 3/8 inch quick disconnect tool I was using. I have them both just facing up so that way no fuel is going to leak out, because if you have them just dangling there. Gravity will take over and fuel will come out. So now, just got to get the fuel pressure regulator completely out of there. Shouldn't be too hard. I already went ahead and loosened up one of the bolts. I mean, the only bolt right here. This one is back here. I already started loosening it up. There we go. Voila! Okay, well, the fuel pressure regulator is out of the fuel rail. Now I just have to try to get it off the fuel line. I'll try to hold you here. Right here is the little clip. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's the little clip. Here's the opening. So you're going to want to pop this clip, split it open, and then this should pull off the line. Alright, what's up everyone? Here's the clip that was in there, and what I did was I went ahead and took my pliers and just stuck them inside and split it open to open it up wide and popped it right off. The clip goes on right here. Here's the old one, pulled right out. There's two O-rings, that one and that one. There's the screen for it. Not too bad, but you can see how much farther that one is in than that one. And then make sure you oil up the O-rings with some automotive oil, any kind of do, and then you can go ahead and reinstall it. Alright, what's up everyone? Just put a little bit of oil on both O-rings. Went over to my dad's house, had to borrow the oil, didn't have any. I'm going to go to the store later on today to change the oil in this car. I want to put some fresh in just because of the fuel problems. So, time to install. When you go to install this, you're going to want to put this bottom end in first and then put that clip back on. It is a little bit of a pain in the butt working with no area. Reinstall your clip. Then go ahead, push it back into the fuel rail. You should hear it kind of like clip in. That's the O-ring going in. And then you can go ahead and put your bolt back in. Okay, with that finger tight, I'm going to go ahead and put on the vacuum line. It's going to go on to the top right here. There you go. You want to make sure everything is snug. Also, don't forget to put on the Schrader valve cap. I'm also going to let the car sit for a couple hours. I have to go to my son's baseball, and that way the fuel that has leaked in the back of the motor that I didn't catch can evaporate and dry out. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish tightening up this pain in the butt star bolt thing. Alright, now finally got that bolt in all the way. It sucks trying to get it real tight because you're going to do like quarter turns. There's no room to work back there or underneath there. It's one problem I hate about this car. Now you're just going to connect your two fuel lines. Make sure you hear that snap like that. That way you know it's not going anywhere. There you go. They're both snug in there, not going nowhere. Nice and tight. That's how we like it, nice and tight. So that's all done. Like I said, I got my son's baseball to go to. So I'm gonna go do that. Let the fuel dry, that's spilt everywhere. Get some oil so I can put in some fresh oil. And then we'll start up and see how she does. If for some reason you're leaking fuel when you go and do this, I would say check the connection going into the fuel rail, where the fuel pressure regulator actually butts into the fuel rail. That was my problem. The first time I'd go crank it, it wouldn't start and fuel was spraying everywhere because it wasn't stuck into the fuel rail tight enough. I had to go reback and tighten that star key, bolt, whatever. In a Camaro, trying to see if that fuel pressure regulator, fixing that would fix my misfire that I was having. If it wasn't that, it was going to be the plugs and wires, which I need to do on this car too. But I think so far it's pretty good. After this car passes me, I'll get on it and we'll see. Just the transmission slipping a little bit up in that high RPM, but not too bad. I think it's a lot better than what it was. It was misfiring real bad before. Not too bad. I need some gas. Running on fumes, I tell you. Thanks for watching. That's how you replace your fuel pressure regulator in your Camaro or LT1. Hit that subscribe button. Till next time. Peace.